Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fire signs. Make sure to check your sun, moon, Venus, and rising sign. It doesn't just have to be for your sun sign. You know, say you're Aries, Venus. You might resonate with this reading in love. Say you're a Leo, Mercury. You might resonate with this reading in your communication. How you communicate with people. So let's see what's going on with the fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. For some reason I keep hearing detachment. Even when I was walking my dog, I just kept hearing about detachment. Detachment. Maybe you're detaching from someone. Maybe you're going through a lesson of detachment. Queen of Swords. This is about cutting people off. She's got this sword. This is someone who has been hurt before, doesn't play games, knows how to spot red flags, is logical, only takes communication that is mature. Queen of Swords. Could be dealing with a air sign. Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Let's see what's crossing this. The Five of Swords. Another air sign card. Swords are about communication. This is, to me, withholding communication. Maybe you have a lot of things you want to say to someone, but you're not saying them. See all the swords? There's no one around. Got their guard up. Heavily armored. Look at all that ammo. But it's like barren in the background. Like, look at all the people. Like, look at the destitution behind them. There's like a fire, there's like somebody dead. Maybe you've said some things that hurt some people. Or maybe you haven't said some things and it's hurt people. Because again, swords are about communication. This person's like holding all these swords. And then there's people in the background that are like suffering because of it. Or maybe somebody is withholding communication from you. Crossing. Let's see what the root of the situation is. Subconscious. Deep down, you know. Six of Swords. Again, sword energy. What is going on? We're in Aries season. Where is the fire in this reading? Swords. Again, logical thinking, programming, communication. This is good though, but kind of in a weird spot because, like I said, subconsciously it's something that you know that you need to do. You know you need to get into alignment. You know you need to move to calmer waters. I might have to deal with communicating. Like this person, it looks like they're going somewhere to communicate. Like it looks like they're delivering, they're door dashing these swords. Okay, they're on their journey, and they've even got like their long rod. I know it's not supposed to be a wand, but this is the first piece of wood I've seen in this reading. And this is a fire sign reading, so we're going to go with, this is the wand, okay? Like, you know you need to take movement forward in a direction. Maybe in a totally different direction. I always think of Six of Swords as like getting into alignment, going with the flow. And it's the number 6, which is like redirection to me. 5 is like a transformation when everything like burns to the ground, and 6 is like, okay, it's time to move. So it's like your whole condo burnt down, and then you're like, you gotta like turn around and go somewhere else. Maybe not backwards. Might just need to go in a totally different direction. And you might have to do it alone. Like this person is like on this journey by themselves. Oh, So that is the root of the situation. So let's see what has happened in the most recent past for the fire signs. Most recent past for the fire signs. Maybe something took forever in the past. Arms are getting tired. This is why I can't do this all day, every day, because when I was doing this a lot, my arms are so toned. 8 of Wands. Okay, well, this is hilarious because I just said it probably something took a long time in the past. But this was like swift communication. So in the most recent past, there was some type of swift communication. So there's the Wands. Thank you, fire signs. There's some of that fiery energy. This can be like about passion. This can be like, I usually think of this as like quick communication. Or like text messages that are like flying in, but like usually good news that you want to hear. 8 of Wands is like Christ consciousness, which to me means like being in your heart, like law of attraction, like you're giving good energy, so you're getting good energy. So this is the most recent past, 8 of Wands. You got some good communication, or you've got like things manifesting coming your way. There's a lot of good things came your way in the past. Movement. Lots of sparks were lit in the past. Let's look at, sorry, I'm just kind of trying to get my groove because I love microphones, so I just want to make sure I'm up close, but then I don't have any room to shuffle, and I feel like a hunchback. So I might need to like put this on a pedestal. Maybe the next reading. So we're looking at the immediate future. Okay, maybe something's going on in your energy where you just feel off. Like maybe you feel stifled, maybe you feel claustrophobic, because that's what I'm feeling right now. I'm just like everything, I want to just move everything. Like my hair's in the way, my microphone's not close enough. Like I feel like a hunchback. Like I don't feel like I'm like shining and being big like I usually want to be. Like I'm just like this. Immediate future, fire signs. Here we go. The Lovers, immediate future. Talk about being stifled. This is all this like energy of being by yourself until this pops up. Immediate future. This can be about a decision. This can be about, it can be like twin flame energy, someone coming in. It's going to teach you a valuable lesson. That's going to trigger some emotions in you that is going to make you look at yourself differently. Twin flames, I feel like I do believe in them, and I do believe, but I don't believe in them in the like sappy spiritual way. I believe in them in the fact that people that you meet tap into your power somehow. As in, like, we give ourselves feelings. People don't give us feelings. We give ourselves feelings. But there are certain people that we meet that make us feel certain feelings. And again, I don't believe in feelings as in the feelings that are scientifically named or whatever. I'm talking about like the different chemical reactions we have going on in our body, that every single one of us are totally different, but there are times where you meet people, and by meeting these people, they trigger something in you to wake up in a way, to start looking at the world completely differently, okay? And that's their purpose. It's a twin flame, to spark something inside of you, to tap into like certain gifts that you didn't know you had, tap into like your purpose, tap into good feelings, right? But they can be kind of controversial, or it can be kind of a tough go, because it's that law of polarity. With the good comes the bad. So twin flames, you got to go through a lot of dark stuff to come out like in the light. But everything turns out fine. And if it's not fine, then it's not done, right? Right. So lovers, immediate future. Could be dealing with a Gemini. Again, there's a ton of air energy in here. Let's look at the current energy of the air signs. Nine of Pentacles. Great energy. Great energy. This is like the single, independent, got your ish together. You have everything in the physical you could ever want. The only highest card or whatever is the Ten of Pentacles. And I always say that the Ace of Pentacles is that 10th Pentacle, is the 5-carat round diamond solitaire engagement ring, if that is a goal of yours in life. But it's just something in the tangible. But the last Pentacle, like anything that you can get on your own, you have gotten. You're in that energy of manifesting your dream reality, okay, in the 3D. And you're doing it by yourself. Like, again, I keep seeing all these cards of you by yourself. This is in the immediate future is the first time I've seen like someone coming in. And I feel like because you're in this energy of like manifesting all this stuff into like physical reality, that you're calling in this person. That's why they're coming in the future, because you're good. Like, this is your current energy, single, independent. Again, you can't attract a quality partner or friend, anything, like any type of connection that you call in is a reflection of what you're feeling. So when you're feeling single, independent, and you're good and you're happy on your own, that's when you're magnetic and you're calling in like all these people that are going to continue to help you vibrate higher and higher, right? They're going to raise your frequency when you're in this energy. So this is amazing energy. I'm so excited for you, because that's fabulous energy to be in right now. Okay, so now in the environment is the Ace of Wands. This is that spark, that passionate new beginning. Call this the boom boom stick, because fire energy is sexual energy. And this is in the environment. Like, somebody might be sexually attracted to you. Like, someone's fire is lit. The spark has been ignited. Could be a fire sign. Again, this is fire energy. But it just means like a new passionate beginning is happening in the environment. It might be happening to someone else, or it might be like on its way to you, but it's a new passionate beginning, which is a freaking awesome card to have here with the lovers in the environment and on its way to you. The lovers and the Ace of Wands, that's like amazing sex. Amazing. Okay, like eye roll in the back of your head. Great. Hella excited for you. That's super fab. And I'm a fire sign and I'm going to claim it. Okay, so the advice is the King of Wands. So King of Wands, I call him the sex kitten of the tarot deck. He's the most attractive. Oh, sorry, I have indigestion really bad. This is what happens when I do tarot. I feel like the enemy always is like, don't do it. And so like all this weird shit happens to me, like indigestion. So King of Wands, super attractive man, could be Aries or Sagittarius, but the advice is look for somebody attractive. Know your worth, know you are worthy. Someone who takes care of themselves. If you're somebody who takes care of yourself, if you, like, I was watching something about Jordan Peterson last night, and he was talking about like dating lower than like your social status or your attraction status, and how it can make you like have feelings of shame, which I know like everyone's perception and standards are completely different, but I've thought about some things in the past of how I've like settled on certain people, and not just looks wise, but like everything going on in their life and my life and how much it brought me down. So I feel like this is saying the best advice is to like, don't put someone on a pedestal, but look for quality people in your environment. Quality, okay? You are worth someone who takes care of themselves, someone who knows their worth as well, someone who other people want as well. Like, you are worthy of this. And so keep a lookout and don't settle for anything less. So then let's look at the best possible outcome for the fire signs. Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so the best possible outcome is that something's going to happen when you least expect it. But still keep a lookout. Keep doing things to get you like out of the house. This is planting seeds and waiting on the harvest, but like not being able to see it. So this woman is like, planting all this stuff, and all her little pentacles are up here in this bush. And seven I always think of as like the God number. It's like divinely orchestrated. So you might have all these ideas in your head of how you're going to meet this person. You might be on dating apps. You might be like going to bars. You might be walking your dog places, and I'm naming everything that I'm doing. So like, you might be doing these certain things, expecting to meet someone. But look, this lady is like in a field, and there's like cows around her, and she's like, what the hell is going on? Like, I need to get back to business. But it's like she's there for a reason. And then there's like this ladder, like she needs to climb up, maybe somewhere that seems a little out of reach or something. I'm getting like, do things off the beaten path. I'm getting like, say yes to certain things. There's like something really exciting in the tangible that is going to happen for you, but it's happening because of the metaphysical, I guess you could say. So, what is that saying? Expect the unexpected, like believe in the impossible, because I feel like something really exciting is about to happen. This is the best possible outcome. Bottom of the deck is the Page of Wands. Again, that's kind of like the Ace of Wands, that spark of whatever, but I think of it as a text message. So the Ace of Wands is like the boom boom stick phallic symbol, but the Page of Wands is like immature. But I don't want to say immature in this instance. I want to say this is just a step before that. You're not going to like accidentally fall on someone's dick. Is what I'm kidding. Like that's not going to happen. Okay, you have to have like steps in order to lead up to this passionate new beginning, and it might be with like a text message, or it might be with just like a spark of interest. Like you might just see someone and like you get a little spark, you get a little excited just by seeing someone. It's just like the small step, something that intrigues your interest is what I'm kind of getting, like something that gets you excited. And this is the bottom of the deck, so this is kind of like the overall energy. Overall energy is like, I feel like something's coming, or maybe something has already sparked inside of you that's changed your energy. I mean, it is Aries season, so like everyone's like waking up. I feel like in this springtime energy, even though it's like cloudy and cold here, it's still energetically, astrologically, spring. So time for all these rebirths and coming out of hibernation type stuff. And I feel like this, and there's 2 cardinals on here, so maybe look out for cardinals and stuff too. And red, Aries is their color is red. I just feel like you're in really great energy right now. You're attracting really amazing things, so just stick with it. Whatever you're doing to keep you high vibe, just keep doing it, because it's really exciting. You have really cool things coming in. So I'm going to pull 1 oracle card. a merry motive. It's number 20. So 2, a decision again. Decisions, I feel like we're going to have a bunch of choices. A bunch of choices. A merry motive. And look, it's like all that spark. There's just stars. It's like coming out of the ground. It's like a manhole cover has been lifted and all this magic's coming up from the earth. Like, expected. Okay, so key concepts. Compassion. Oh, wait, this isn't right. That's a tender embrace. But it's funny because fire signs passionate. I've been talking about once. Okay, a merry motive. Okay, key concepts. Knowing your own motives. Understanding what drives you to meet your goals. The momentum your attention creates. The wisdom behind your intentions. You've chosen a path, you've set an intention, and you've begun to move towards a goal. You feel compelled to keep going, but do you know the why behind this drive? Do you truly want what you're pursuing, or are you chasing a destination with the anticipation of how it will make others feel about you or feel about yourself? You must choose to be in the flow of the experience, relishing the moment. Surrender your expectations to a higher power rather than being guided by your limited self. And that's what I was kind of saying this whole time is like, expect the unexpected, look for the impossible. Like, I feel like something's going to happen for you that is going to be completely like nothing that you could ever predict. The most important aspect to consider now is where you place your focus. And this doesn't have to be romantically. I mean, like, I know I was like, oh, attract a person, but it could just be like other people in your environment, like other people that take care of themselves, other people that are ambitious, other people that like give a shit about the world and want to change it. Okay. Like, the most important aspect to consider now is where you place your focus, because that's where energy will flow. If you are resentful, the outer world will show you more opportunities to be resentful. And I kind of feel like that's what this card is, 5 of Swords. Like, you know, a lot of people become resentful because they don't communicate their feelings. So people continue to do things that like cross boundaries, and you become resentful, but you're the one not expressing your boundaries. Okay. If you are envious of others, competitive and overly ambitious, you will always feel as if you are not enough. If you focus on gratitude and compassion for others, you will see even more reasons to be grateful and loving. When you look for abundance, it has an uncanny way of multiplying in your life. So if you're unsure about your motives, the results will be just as unclear. Dig deep to understand your why. If your true desire is to experience X, let go of your attachment to the form that X is supposed to come in. Make sure your motive is merry and joyful, clear and honest, and aim true. Trust that the universe will provide the outcome that is a perfect match for your intention. It always does. So excited to read fire signs.